Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. So I've been seeing more and more people put out their top 25 list, top 100, like Darren from Return to Collecting. I was going to put this out about a week ago, and then I saw Darren's, and I thought, man, he really put all of us to shame. So I'm not ashamed of my collection. Of course, I'm very proud of my collection, especially where it's gotten to in the last 18 months. So I'm going to put out, I think this is my first ever best of video. It is 27 cards. I don't know. It's an odd number, and there are a couple of non-card collectibles. There's a non-sport card there, and you can see I'm missing a bunch of cards behind me because they are now in front of me as I'm about to go through. So I want to know in comments which one of these that I'm going to show you is your favorite. Let me know in comments. I'm going to include some stories as I go through, which is kind of my thing. It's my favorite thing to do. So here we go. Okay, this is just about as clean as my desk gets at any given time because I always have card projects going on and things to mail and things to put away and things to file and stuff like that. So whatever. There is no specific order in here. This isn't a countdown. You can't fast forward to see my best card at the end. This is just 2 stacks of my best cards. Let's start with this. You probably saw this because I just got it. It's Mookie's first Bowman autograph. Non-pack pulled. One of my 2 or 3 Beckett slabs in my collection. Love that. This one, Nolan Ryan, Jerry Koosman rookie. I did this TTM. I cracked this out of a CSG slab. Got it cheap because it's CSG. And I was going to just do Nolan Ryan, and a commenter said, why don't you do both? Hadn't even thought about it. Stupid me. So I got that. Really, really, really happy with that. Mike Trout, rookie. This is one where I really wanted this in a 9, and I waited for the market to plunge, and it did. And I bought it at a good price, and it has continued to plunge. But that's okay. This is one of the few cards, maybe the only card I've ever looked at after buying to see if it continued to go down. Also a TTM but private signing autograph. Yaz, my top PC guy, I would say. Great looking autograph. Really, really happy with that. And these aren't like all the most valuable cards, although this encompasses all my most valuable, but also the cards I get excited about. I get excited about almost any card, but like Don Bradman, I did a video where I talked about him recently. It's part of my Ace 100 list. One of the most dominant athletes in history. And this is a fairly rare card. So, really happy to have that. Haven't talked about this one much. Muhammad Ali, rookie card, 1960, Hemet's Journal. Yeah, tough. It's a tough one. And I got this well under what I had budgeted for the card because I got it at auction. I think because there were 2 at auction and one was higher. They were both at auction at the same time. The other one looked better, and it was like a 2 or a 3 or something. And I think a lot of people were going after that one. And I just kind of snuck in and snagged this one. This is just a favorite. My wife got this for me last year for Christmas. She went into my local card shop and talked to the owner and said, I'm Mike's wife. What do you think he might like? And he nailed it. He sold her this. And Fisk, love it. Just bought this from Matt from Providence at the Shriner show. Christie Sweet Cap, Dark Cap. It's got a little pinhole, a Mookie Chilson special. I TTM'd all 3 of these. This was my first triple auto TTM, and I just completed my second one about a month or so ago. This Yaz, Fisk, Boggs, Red Sox card, not terribly valuable. I'm guessing, I don't know, $300 maybe, but just an awesome, great story. One of those things that I would never give up. Picked this up at the National, I think. Dr. J, rookie, Virginia. It's so funny seeing these old guys that you know of as NBA stars from before the merger. Fun stuff. And then the unlicensed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie. There's no team name. There's no jersey with a logo on it. Unlicensed. Tough one to get centered, and I think mine came out great. And then if you know, you know. Thanks again, Eddie. Great card, one of my favorites. Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete rookie. Another, I believe, unlicensed card. Does not say team name, no logo. Griffey rookie. This was the first card that I got that made me stretch what I considered paying for a card. This one, I paid $400 even for this at the National. And the guy wouldn't come below $425, and I wanted to pay, no, he wouldn't come below $400, and I wanted to pay $375. Because I felt like that $400 was that psychological bridge that I wasn't ready to cross yet. But I desperately wanted it, and $400 was a very, very fair price for this. And I walked away, and then I went back, and I was like, okay, this is stupid for me to walk away over $25 on a $400 card. That's really worth, at the time, probably $500. And so I went back and I bought it, and I'm thrilled that I did. It led me to then pick up a lot more bigger cards like this one. I think maybe the most beautiful card in existence of sports. 49 leaf, Ted Williams, or 48 leaf, whatever you want to call it, 48, 49. Oliver, my friend Oliver, just recently said, it looks like they photographed him like a superhero. He's right. The colors are vibrant, great. I love this card. This came from Mike and Chris Sewell's, Mike Moynihan and Chris Sewell's Grail collection. Mike gave me a great deal on this. 53 Satchel Paige. Not much to say. One of the greatest cards of all time. Picked this up at the National. This is still the most expensive card I've ever bought. I think I paid about $1,100 for this one. Similar, I like this one better than the 39 play ball, and also better than the 40 play ball because of the colors, the photo they used. It's great. And even on this one, the back looks pretty good. This one, it doesn't. You can see why it got the grade it did. This was in the first collection I ever bought in the fall of 21. I did a couple videos on that more than 3 years ago. It was really the centerpiece of that collection and why I spent, I don't know, $800 on it, on the collection, I think. There were a lot of stuff, and there was sealed wax, and I ended up selling a ton of stuff, made my money back and then some, and came out of it with this and a lot of other stuff that's still in my personal collection. Griffey 89 rated rookie autographed, and it was not slabbed at the time. It was just sitting out raw. I asked him for the story. How'd you get this? And he told me the whole story, and it made sense. Griffey was teammates with Billy Swift, and the guy had a lot of Billy Swift autographs. Billy Swift was friends with his dad. Billy Swift is from Portland, Maine area. So it made perfect sense, and it checked out with PSA. I bought this card raw, without the autograph, in a grocery store parking lot off Facebook Marketplace listing. Really worried, and then I was going to send it off to get graded, and one of my commenters again said, why don't you send it off to Kuzi and get it autographed? And I was like, sure, why not? And that was an adventure, and I did. And because it had come in because it had come in a screw down, it came back as authentic, which is fine. Kuzi rookie autographed, maybe the highlight of my collection, the most valuable card in my collection. Gale Sayers rookie, got that at the National. Shohei, I paid $80 for this raw, sent it off and got it graded because I felt when I bought it, I was like, this is a 10 for sure. And I don't know what it's worth now. $200 or $300 maybe in a 10. Really happy there. It's Koufax rookie, authentic. It has, again, a pinhole. And I'll take a beautiful centered card with great coloring with a pinhole every day. A Jackie 54. Really an underrated card in my opinion. The coloring is great. I like it a lot. Got that at the National last year. Again, another National this year. Jim Brown rookie. Great photo, great card. Classic. Ernie Banks. I bought this. Who did I buy this from right before the... Oh, it was TJ's Online. I think sold this to me. Again, great guy. Gave me a great grade. A great deal. Ernie Banks rookie. And then we have the famous Sandy Koufax autographed second year, 1956 Topps. This was the subject of my very first YouTube video and why I got started in the first place. I bought this for 15 or 20 bucks at my first card show in 30 years, not realizing it was autographed. The dealer obviously didn't realize it was autographed because it's tough to tell. And then I got it home and I was showing my wife and she goes, "Which one of these autographs is real?" And I was like, wow, it is autographed. So I sent it off to PSA, my very first PSA order. I wish I had gotten it dual graded. I will at some point dual grade it. That's okay. And the Gretzky rookie, got this at the National as well. Iconic card, gotta have it. Had to have it, got it. So again, in comments, let me know which one of these is your favorite. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope my collection continues to evolve and some of these get pushed out of the bottom next year of my top 25. That's my goal. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great Thursday.